ladies and gentlemen. My name is Raliat, and I'm here to present for BrandInk Public Relations Company. Basically, we are here to talk about the campaign, The Unstoppable Africa, where we are supposed to create ideas that will help to change the general perspective of Africa abroad. Now, I want to give a quick brief on Africa. Basically, Africa is a continent with lots of cultures and languages, and as a result of this, we understand that there are a lot of divisions because people within the African context seem to think that they are different people, whereas people on the outside see us as one, because you tell someone you're from Africa and they just have this image of a big village with black people and trees and wild animals. So basically, we are here to correct that impression, and we have come up with the war cry, where we say Unstoppable Africa, and we echo breaking bars. So basically, we want to breaking bars. We want to break the bars. This is because we believe Africans are still living within the bars. We believe we are still living in the shadow of slavery. We still feel very intimidated by our past history of slavery. We still think the white man is still superior over us. Even though they have left us, we are still living within the confinements in which they have put us back in the years of slavery. And our target audience, to correct this, basically, we have decided that in order to fix this, we have to start from inside. We have to restore stability within the Africans. And we are targeting young Africans because they are the ones that will go out there. They are going to grow up to be the leaders. And we have to correct this within us, because we have chosen to do this from within, because basically we believe if you crack an egg from outside, you can do damage. But if you crack it from the inside, it will only grow. When it cracks from the inside, the chick is the one that breaks the egg, and it grows out to be big and strong. That's why we feel we should fix this from within us first. So our targets basically are the young Africans, and we're looking at changing the attitudinal change. We're looking at attitudinal change. We have to let young Africans believe in themselves. Africans, basically, before the white man came, we were very entrepreneurial people. But now it seems as though if you do not have a white-collar job, you cannot make it. But we want to change that perspective, and we are going to encourage young Africans to build on their skills. If it's the basket you know how to weave, then weave it properly. And you can do big things weaving baskets. If it's the goldsmith or the blacksmith, you can do this and go big. Even outside the African context, you go abroad and you are able to do great things with the little skills that you think is little but can be big. Now, to communicate this, we are going to use the social media platforms, because it's very important. We realize that lots of Africans are very connected to the internet, in terms of it's like an environment where young people find themselves. They find it easy to express themselves on social media platforms. So it's going to be a major channel in which we are going to use to communicate. And we are going to also use TV channels across Africa, different TV channels and radio stations. And most importantly, because we acknowledge the fact that Africa is very big with lots of cultures and languages, we are going to run this using different African languages so that we can communicate effectively with everyone. And so basically, we'll also go to schools so that even young upcoming Africans can also have this within them from their childhood, because we realize that the idea of slavery is, or that still feeling in bondage, is something that is being passed down from generation to generation. So we believe that we have to fix this even from as young as a 5-year-old child. We have to instill self-confidence in that child to ensure that we are able to break the bars of inferiority in the African context. Thank you very much.